Machine Games' Wolfenstein The New Order is definitely going to be one of the more interesting AAA offerings of 2014. In a recent preview of the title's first 3 levels, I got a better sense of both the game's hybrid gameplay offerings, a Deus Ex-like ability to choose your adventure through run and gun or stealthier gameplay, and its hybrid tone of mixing the story of a soldier pounding through hordes of enemies on his own with the tragic sense of loss and doom in a strange new world. The preview spanned the first 3 levels of the game, starting with the last-ditch assault on a Nazi base in 1946. Wolfenstein The New Order's story sees the Nazi war machine suddenly gaining a huge technological advantage over the Allies during the war, with things like robots and jet planes making an appearance in the opening moments of the game. The plan in the first mission is to invade the fortress of General Death's Head, who, in true Wolfenstein fashion, has taken up residence in a castle, and put an end to him, his weapons manufacturing, and his brutal medical experiments. The first level exposes that hybrid gameplay nature I mentioned before, which is a staple throughout the preview. Players are encouraged to approach every situation the way they see fit. The New Order mixes old-school shooter elements, like dual-wielding, armor and health pickups, and run-and-gun gameplay, with more modern elements like the ability to use cover and to recharge a small amount of health. That means you can go guns blazing into every fight, or go for headshots down the iron sights. Multiple pathways through every encounter also mean that stealth is a viable option in a lot of engagements, and you can silently take down enemies by sneaking up behind them. That freedom is actually really impressive in the levels we've seen so far. In General Death's Head's castle, for example, most rooms have 2 or 3 ways through which you can enter them, and which path you choose often changes whether the fight is a straight-up gun battle or something sneakier. Later, diligent players who hunt around for secrets can find a hidden door that opens to an office where they can assassinate a Nazi commander. These commanders aren't much in a fight, but when alerted, they continually call for reinforcements until BJ hunts them down and kills them. Another element that allows players to differentiate how they play is the New Order's perk system. Perks fall into 4 categories: stealth, tactical, assault, and demolitions, and you unlock bonuses as you complete requirements in each tier. So to unlock the ability to throw your knife and silently take down soldiers at a distance, you need to perform a certain number of stealth takedowns. If you land a certain number of headshots from cover, you'll unlock a tactical perk. Blast enough guys with dual weapons and you get an assault perk, and so on. Perks are unlocked in order for each tree, so you are rewarded for your playstyle, but it's easy to change up your game and unlock perks in all the trees. At Gamefront, we've written a bit about Machine Games' take on BJ Blazkowicz before, but the thing that had me the most excited in these first 3 levels is the soft-spoken, even somewhat tortured portrayal of the hero. Even as you're blasting through hordes of Nazis, you get the sense of tragedy, rage, and sadness from BJ's inner monologue narration. The rest of the game also seems to do a really solid job of selling loss, fear, and hopelessness in this new Nazi-controlled world, and there are some great character moments throughout. So far, Machine Games pulls it off in Wolfenstein The New Order. If the developer can manage that feeling throughout their old-school, new-school shooter hybrid, it could wind up being something special in the genre. You can catch our complete preview for Wolfenstein The New Order at Gamefront.com. I'm Phil Hornshaw, Deputy Editor at Gamefront, and thanks for watching.